What is going on here? What is this shit? Where's my Xbox One S? Which one of you fuckers took it? Yes, you. Was it you? Or was it the guy over there?
I have a special treat. This is Bob Brish, and today I'm going to do my unboxing of the Xbox One S. There you go, guys. There's my Battlefield 1 Special Edition. Now, I am severely pissed because I actually pre-ordered a 1 terabyte. No, sorry, it was a 2 terabyte one, in fact, that I pre-ordered. And you know what? Just to say thank you, they actually gave this to me for free as because of the inconvenience. That is unbelievable, guys. I got this given as a special present from my local game store. I was going to give the guy at the local store a good kick in. I was going to do my Shaolin Fudon fist on him. Fist of the North Star style, you know, where I slapped him over the head with a couple of sausages and a hot dog. But anyway, the guy came, you know, went out the back and came out with this Xbox One S Beauty. It is only a 500 gigabyte model, but hey, it don't matter because I got an external 3 terabyte drive anyway. And I could always trade it in the future. And since it was free, it's going to cost me nothing. There you go. Alright, we got the usual Microsoft cardboard gunk, as you can see. So what the hell is this? Love those pictures, love. Thanks, love. No, we get rid of that. Psh. Oh, voila. This was indeed the Battlefield 1 and Fallout 4 Special Edition, guys. Look at that. A brand spanking new copy of Fallout 4, as you can see, still in the cellophane. Next out the box is this other box, as you can see. And inside there, boys and girls, is the game itself, the Battlefield 1. This game I've waited for a long time now. So there you have it. So things didn't turn out too bad, eh, guys? I didn't really think this morning when I got out of bed and went to pick up my Xbox One S that they were going to be out of stock completely, and I was going to get an apology and a free 500 gigabyte model. Battlefield 1 full game. Download by the looks of it, as you can see. We also get 1 month's free access to EA Vaults. Now, EA Vaults, or EA Access as it's called, is a subscribe-only service where you can either pay $3.99 a month or £19 for the year, and I'm subscribed for the whole year, by the way. You get to play games before their actual general release to the public that are done, you know, by EA and published by EA. For example, like EA Sports, UFC Sports 2, Battlefield 1, Plant vs Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, etc. Sweet deal, you get up to 10% off on the actual games as well. And you get to download and play them before they're released. And you also get to download all the games free that are in the vault. For 14 days free Xbox Live Gold, as you can see, as a trial. Voila. And the rest of this is just, you know, gunk, which is of no use to us. So let's just put that away. Out next is this little fella. Oh, this is a rather long box. And as you can see, the Battlefield 1 is playing in the background. But anyway, this is the next box. There you go, guys. Oh, okay. There you go. Open that up. Whoops, sorry about that. We have an HDMI cable, as you can see. So yeah, this console is going to run at a sweet 1080p. And it has HDR capability, guys. So even though the games are not going to be true 4K gaming, it plays DVDs in 4K and media and stuff like that. I believe that for true 4K gaming, we're going to have to wait for the Xbox Scorpio. Okay, so that's the HDMI cable. Oh, and here we go. We got the updated controller. Now, I'm kind of happy because the new Xbox One controller is packed full of goodies. Oh, look at that, guys. It has improved grips. There you go. Voila. And that. I kept my battery pack from my old Xbox. Let's slot that in there. There we go. So that's from a charge and play kit. That doesn't come with the console. It's sold separately. But yeah, I kept it from one of my older Xbox Ones. So basically, the dimensions of the new controller are a little bit smaller The grips, as you can see, have been vastly improved, so they're less slippery. So that's going to be really handy when playing games like Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And don't forget, guys, get your copies of COD Infinite Warfare. It's out, comes out midnight tonight. Got mine on pre-order, so as soon as I get that, an unboxing will be on the way. And let's not forget the power supply. Now, the great thing about the Xbox One S and where it differs from the original launch Xbox One is that now we have the standard kettle lead, as you can see, the same lead that you like got with the PS4. The PSU is now internally built, so there's no more fucking brick, so there's no more torpedo brick or you know, messy big friggin' nasty brick thing on the side of your Xbox One. We now just have a built-in PSU, and here's the plug, guys. Look at that, very nice indeed. Microsoft have hit the hit the jackpot with this little baby. It has enough enhanced features, for example, enhanced HDR game streaming capability, mostly used for movies. It has an HDR 4K Ultra 4K DVD-ROM, something that the PS4 doesn't have, and even the new launch PS4 Pro is not lacking. Now that, I was a bit surprised for Sony not to include it, given that they own most of the proprietary technology to DVD, but apparently Sony feel that the 4K DVD media is a dying sort of breed. There is not a huge demand for it. And there you have it, guys. This is the Xbox One S. What a beauty. It is very small. So let's just take these things off the side. And look at that, guys. Straight away, I could tell you, this is approximately 40% smaller in the mass. This is beautiful. It is a lot smaller. It's got the air vents on the sides, as you can see. Now, at the back, we have IR out, SPDIF. We've got HDMI out, HDMI in from satellite and cable, so you could put in your satellite dish, etc. as previously. You got your HDMI out to TV. We got the power, where the power lead goes there. So now it's built in. Like I said, it's not part of a separate unit. It is built in, so that's a plus point. And we've got our Cat 5 cable there. And as you can see, this is the Xbox One S. It is a beauty. Look at that, guys. It really is a sexy piece of kit. So let's just take that off. Voila. All right. Being a Gears of War fanboy, we have to put our Gears of War official sticker on our console. So let's just put that baby, wow. Yeah, let's put it on the top. Voila. And there we have it, guys. Gears of War. Now, Gears of War 4 is my current fave game. Obviously, Battlefield 1, I've heard amazing things about. A lot of people have said it's incredible. Because of what they're doing, DICE are really trying to push the envelope of just standard COD type shooters. There's a lot of variety. It's set, you know, with a World War I theme. I'll do a separate review of that later. So, what are my first impressions? Well, guys, what can I say? Look, it's 40% smaller in diameter. It looks beautiful. As you can see, it has a nice build to it. It doesn't look too cheap and tacky. It's even got like an infrared IR thing at the front where you sync your joysticks. We've got an HDMI. Sorry, not an HDMI. We've got a USB port there, and we've got two more USB ports, 1 and 2 at the back. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me, they are USB 3 compatible ports. So hopefully, I should be able to plug in my 3TB drive straight in there, guys. I have a separate unit that will sit on top of there, and it's 3TB plus a 500GB. So that's more than enough memory for me. And it is actually quite hard to use the One S with a true 4K UHD TV and not walk away impressed. From the second I turned on the system and set the picture quality to 4K, me and my brother did a test on his 4K TV. It was clear that the Xbox One S is the most premium console on the market for now, at least until the Pro releases on the 10th of November. Xbox One S can either upscale all content to 3840 times 2160, which is 4K, or you can leave that to your TV depending on the kind of upscaling hardware that your 4K TV has. Now, at first I did have concerns that the loading and buffering of the content would take eons, and yet content seems to load faster here at even higher resolutions than it did on the original launch Xbox One. That was rather surprising. I thought that there would be a little bit more time to buffer and decompress, etc. But it was seen with the enhanced hardware and increased bandwidth, the S does it faster. So that's another bonus point for you boys and girls out there, okay? So far, both YouTube and Netflix have 4K versions of their apps readily available for you to view on your new S model. But as of yet, there's no 4K update from Amazon Video or Vudu, however the hell you pronounce that. But while the pool of streaming content is a bit dry at the moment, like the App Store as a whole, Microsoft has promised relief with the introduction of Universal Windows apps. So that's another nice feature. Windows 10 has Xbox One compatibility and services integrated into the actual OS of the operating system, which is a really nice addition. There's always the option of popping in an Ultra 4K HD Blu-ray. Now, the Xbox One S is the only console with a true 4K Blu-ray DVD player at the moment. Like I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, Sony did not see fit to include that in the PS4 Pro, which is releasing on the 10th. I'm a bit annoyed that they haven't, but like I said, they don't really see that as a real deal breaker. Xbox One S is a very high quality, cheap 4K Blu-ray player at the moment, and if you're into that sort of thing, I'm not at the moment myself, but who knows, maybe once I've seen more 4K content I might change my mind on that. But at the moment 1080p is more than sufficient for what I personally enjoy. But once started, games generally seem to play and obviously look better on the Xbox One S because of the enhanced hardware and because of the GPU overclock. Now, it's had a overclock of approximately 7 to 9%, which is not going to make a huge difference in most of the games, but some games do actually run smoother. And what we found was it was mostly games that run with an unlocked frame rate that actually benefited more. Especially Gears of War 4 run a little smoother in some of the more hectic scenes where there was the odd frame drop on the Xbox One. Now, let's take Fallout 4 for example. Now, here's some good news. Here we go, guys. This is what I'm talking about. When I was roaming the streets of Diamond City, for example, in Fallout 4, I noticed that for the very first time ever, the stadium lighting, and it had surface reflections that added almost as much to the scene as the character models themselves, which was rather surprising, but my gosh, they did look sweet. And in essence, in Rise of the Tomb Raider, the full motion capture sequences had a crisp sheen to them that was that I didn't see in the standard version. It was like watching a 4K movie instead of watching a game rendered in 1080p, for example. These were two limited experiences, however, and may not be indicative of the entire experience. But from everything I've seen so far, games are smoother, faster, and better looking here than they've ever been on the original launch Xbox. And for most of us, I think that's a point that Microsoft should actually hit home in their ad campaign. Now, here's my take on the One as a platform in general. If you're just new to joining the green team from PlayStation Nation or from the far reaches of casual gaming, for example, you're in luck. Xbox as a platform is the best it's ever been. It has a lot more exclusives. It has a shit ton of great apps and stuff being released, and it is, on the whole, a fantastic gaming console in its own right. I think Phil Spencer has done a really good job from turning the fortunes from Microsoft to bringing the Xbox One into the foray, and it really shows that Microsoft are taking their, catching up with Sony seriously. Even though the PS4 has got a big lead over the Xbox as a whole, globally speaking, the One S is a really nice addition, guys. I can't applaud Microsoft enough. They've made improvements where they count the most to make it a worthwhile addition. With Battlefield 1 and Fallout 4 for $259.99, which is a nice price as well. So guys, there you have it. A short but hands-on unboxing and my personal review of what I think is going to be a great selling console and a really nice, neat addition to the Xbox One family. If like me, you're a multiplayer gamer, guys, now is the best time to buy. The One is a seriously good console. One of the best games ever are on the One. Titanfall, exclusive. Halo 5, exclusive. Gears of War Ultimate Edition, exclusive. Gears of War 4, exclusive. Halo, the Master Chief Collection, fucking exclusive. Dead fucking Rising 3, another fucking amazing exclusive, and the best, in my opinion, fun zombie killing, slaughtering game out there. Alright, some of these are available on PC, but that's not the point. And Rise, Son of Rome. So there you have it, guys. That was my full review of what I think of the new Xbox One S, Battlefield 1 Edition with Fallout 4, Battlefield 1, and the small, slim, Ultra 4K streaming capability Xbox One S, guys. If you're buying an Xbox One for the first time, well, it's a no-brainer, really. You're getting the better hardware, enhanced features, and the ability to stream 4K Ultra Blu-ray DVDs. It's the only console that has that feature at present. It won't play true native 4K games, guys. You'll have to wait till next year, until the Scorpio launches, or better still, buy yourself a PS4 Pro, if you have the budget, that is. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, guys, why not give me a like, subscribe, to help support the excellent work that I do, as I upload practically every day, guys. I've always got something new, fresh, gameplay, reviews here and there, and a smattering of the latest news and unboxes, etc. So until the next video, guys, like, subscribe, help support a brother. And until then, guys, God bless. Enjoy your holiday season. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, guys. And give it a thumbs up. Cheers.